Let's move on now. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping held bilateral talks earlier today ahead of the G20 Summit in China. The Prime Minister's two-day visit to the People's Republic of China began with meeting President Xi Jinping about the Pakistan-China economic corridor that passes through Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. China's opposition to India's NSG bid was also part of the bilateral talks. The Prime Minister will also meet leaders of the BRICS nations and hold bilateral talks with Australian Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull, Saudi Deputy Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Finally, the Prime Minister will be meeting the British Prime Minister Theresa May and Argentinian President Mauricio Macri before returning to Delhi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is in China and he held talks on a wide range of issues with Chinese President Xi Jinping. While he's there, he will receive a unique honor as well. Artists have sculpted what they call miniature Modi, miniature dolls of the Prime Minister. With the visit, in fact, he hopes to further strengthen the Indo-China ties.
Prime Minister Modi has become a popular face at Hangzhou, present in stores across the city. Crafted by a local artist named Wu Xiaoli, Prime Minister Modi's miniature is one of the dolls of the leaders in town for the G20 Summit. It took Wu more than a year to prepare the dolls. The dolls were made after studying a dozen photographs of the Prime Minister and other leaders.
I was happy to know my town Hangzhou is going to host the G20, so I wanted to do something special to mark the event. I worked on this for 10 months to get ready in time for the G20.
Wu, who's particularly fond of Modi, describes him as a handsome leader. She's placed a dove for peace on his shoulder and especially chose to place a lotus on his feet.
Here is, of course, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, flanked by President Obama and Chinese President Xi Jinping. And of course, very much on China's mind during this year's G20 is whether Prime Minister Modi will be turning towards the United States or whether he will turn towards China. Reporting for India Today in Hangzhou, this is Anand Krishnan.